What if I told you? The most advanced truck in 2026 was born from a loophole. Not from innovation, not from ambition, but from a workaround. And somehow, it became unstoppable. This is the story of the Ford F-150, from regulatory loophole to rolling supercomputer. Let's rewind to where it all began. It's 1975. Gas prices are rising. Emission regulations are tightening. Automakers are scrambling to adapt. Ford makes a bold move. They introduce a new model slightly heavier than the F-100, just heavy enough to avoid new catalytic converter requirements placed on lighter trucks. Yes, the F-150 was literally engineered to bypass regulation. Boxy body, round headlights, chrome grille, manual windows, manual locks, manual everything, no screens, no sensors, just steel and purpose. By 1977, something historic happens. The F-Series becomes the best-selling truck in America. And here's the unbelievable part. It never gives that title back. For nearly 5 decades, through changing markets and fierce competition, the F-150 stays on top. That's not luck, that's evolution. In 1978, Ford introduces something unexpected. The Lariat trim. Carpeted floors, better upholstery, extra chrome. At the time, some buyers were confused. Why does a work truck need comfort? But Ford saw what others didn't. Trucks were becoming personal. They weren't just tools anymore. They were identity. In 1980, the F-150 receives a full redesign. Sharper lines, improved aerodynamics, better fuel efficiency. It still looked tough, but now it was engineered smarter. In 1983, the F-100 is retired, and the F-150 officially becomes the base model. The middle child had taken over the family business. Then, in 1987, Ford introduces rear anti-lock brakes. Today, that sounds basic. Back then, it was groundbreaking. The F-150 was no longer just about strength. It was about safety and control. In 1993, Ford shocks the truck world with the SVT Lightning, a performance pickup, lowered suspension, aggressive styling, built for speed instead of payload. Suddenly, your work truck could outrun sports cars at stoplights. The F-150 had entered performance territory, and it wasn't leaving. Then came 1997, one of the most controversial redesigns in truck history. Ford rounds the body, smooth curves, softer edges, almost car-like. Traditional truck buyers were stunned, but families loved it. This generation introduced front airbags and improved ride comfort. The F-150 wasn't just a work machine anymore. It was becoming a daily driver. In 1999, the Super Crew arrives. 4 full doors, spacious rear seating. Now the truck could carry 5 adults comfortably. It wasn't just going to job sites. It was going to school drop-offs, road trips, and weekend adventures. The F-150 officially became America's family vehicle. In 2001, Ford launches the King Ranch Edition. 2-tone paint, premium leather, Western-inspired luxury. The interior looked more like a high-end SUV than a pickup. Trucks had officially entered the luxury segment. The 2004 redesign makes the F-150 taller, wider, and more muscular. Massive grille, strong stance. It looked like it could tow a house, and probably would. Ford doubled down on toughness. Then 2010 changes everything. The SVT Raptor launches, a factory-built desert racing truck. Long travel suspension, off-road tires, Baja-ready performance straight from the dealership. Before the Raptor, extreme off-road trucks were custom builds. After the Raptor, they were showroom stock. In 2011, Ford introduces the EcoBoost 5.6, turbocharged, smaller displacement. Many truck fans were skeptical. Where's the V8? But the numbers told a different story. More torque, better efficiency, smarter engineering. The future wasn't just about bigger engines, it was about better ones. Then came 2015, the boldest move in F-150 history. Ford switches to an all-aluminum body, nearly 700 pounds lighter. Critics doubted durability. Competitors laughed. But lighter meant faster acceleration, improved towing, and better fuel economy. Within a few years, the gamble proved brilliant. The industry began following Ford's lead. In 2021, the F-150 becomes something entirely new. The PowerBoost hybrid arrives, bringing Pro Power onboard. Suddenly, your truck is a mobile generator. Power tools on job sites, lights at a campsite, backup electricity during outages. The truck didn't just carry equipment anymore, it powered it. Then in 2022, the fully electric Ford F-150 Lightning enters the scene. Instant torque, silent acceleration, a massive front light bar, and a front trunk where the engine used to be. A pickup with 2 trunks, 0 tailpipe emissions, and enough power to shock traditional truck buyers. It wasn't just evolution, it was transformation. By 2024 and 2025, Ford adds Blue Cruise hands-free highway driving and the innovative Pro Access tailgate, a door within the tailgate for easier loading. Massive digital displays fill the interior. Software updates improve features over time. The truck is no longer just hardware, it's software on wheels. And now, in 2026, the 50th anniversary edition celebrates 5 decades of dominance. Heritage-inspired paint schemes nod to 1975. But underneath, it's packed with AI-driven towing assistance, hybrid and electric options, advanced driver systems, and computing power that 1975 engineers couldn't have imagined. Let's compare. In 1975, you had around 200 horsepower, a basic radio, steel body panels, manual controls. In 2026, you can have over 700 horsepower in electric form, a fully digital cockpit, hybrid systems, hands-free driving, built-in power generation, over-the-air updates, same name, completely different universe, from a regulatory workaround to a technological powerhouse. The Ford F-150 didn't just survive 50 years, it adapted to every challenge thrown at it. Regulations, competition, changing lifestyles, electrification. And somehow, through it all, it stayed number 1. The real question isn't how it got here. The real question is, what does the next 50 years look like?